Why are you saying that?
So, hey everybody, good afternoon on this Wednesday. It's like 60 degrees here, which is warm from what it's been, but it's going to snow tonight. So, welcome to Missouri weather. I'm going to invite just a few friends, and then we'll get to this. Great.
Well, if you want to charm, so it must be home. It must be home. In the weather. Hey, can I pop in there?
Shh, be quiet, okay? Because it's going. Yes, you can pop into the video. My granddaughter wants to jump into the video, so I told her I'd let her. I'm almost done here, guys. So sorry. Couple more people here. And
Action. And action.
this one.
And action.
All right, guys. We're gonna go with this.
I hope so.
Please, 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 please. All right, guys. Sorry. It doesn't give me the option to invite people until I'm actually live, so I feel bad that I have to do that in the beginning. Couple things I'm going to talk to you about today. I was going to do the hair care line, but I don't have the serum yet. I had some and it's gone, so I'm waiting on a package to come tomorrow or Friday, I'd say. And then we'll be able to talk about the hair products because I want to make sure you see it all. All right, the one thing I am going to show you is we came up with a new brand. They came out with a new brand. No, Paisley, wait. With a new brand called Mantra at convention. Very pretty. Pretty box, huh? Really pretty. Really pretty.
I like
Okay,
that color.
Mantra was created by Jenna, and it is a line of essential oils, or at least that's what it is right now. A pretty inside to the box, and there are 6 essential oils inside.
That's not the one you were talking about.
I'm not telling you again. We have Breathe, and it's like amazing. It's got eucalyptus and all kinds of great pure essential oils, and it's great for just to relax, and you can really breathe better. So like if somebody's not feeling well, sinuses, whatever, you can actually breathe better. My daughter-in-law loves this one. We also have...
I wonder what that
We also have Relax. And it has geranium, rosemary, grapefruit, lavender. Frankincense. It smells super to help you relax. Focus is the next one, and it has Belvedere, lavender, Atlas cedar. I like this one. It's great. It's great.
I don't know why.
All right. Now we have an energy. I'll make sure I tell you right. This one's energy. It has peppermint. It's got pine, spruce.
Hey, Granny, I like peppermint.
and cedar. It smells really, really good too. We have Restore, and it's awesome. It has lavender, tea tree, frankincense, super, super good for energy. Hi everybody, thanks for hopping on. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Sorry, my dogs are going to bark now naturally. And this one is Sleep. And I've been diffusing that in my bedroom at night, and I am sleeping. I am sleeping like a baby. And it's super great stuff. I love this one. The Relax and the Focus, the best. They're all great though. They're pure essential oil. Pure essential oil. They come in a little box, all set up. We are supposed to have, rumor has it, new oils and other things coming up under this brand Mantra that was introduced by Jenna's Wiggle, our co-CEO. There's this neat little pamphlet in there, flyer in there, and it lists all of the oils and what's in it, and it even has a little mantra you can say if you're meditating. So awesome little flyer inside that explains all of them and what they do, and they balance our chakras. And a chakra is the balance or the connection between the mind, body, and the spirit. And that's the chakras. There are 7 of them.
Is that like a vampire?
All right. I wanted to show you that. Talk about our, yes, the Sherry, I'll message you when this is over and tell you the price. And anybody else who's dropped that comment in here. Yeah, Eddie, you'll be amazed with the oils. They're awesome. They're awesome, awesome, awesome. Yes, the sleep one, Svetlana, is amazing. It truly is. It's amazing. I just put it in my diffuser and shut the door for a couple hours before it's time for bed, and then I go in there, and that is in the room, and my atmosphere to go to sleep is set because I generally meditate for about 30 minutes before I go to sleep. So thanks for hopping on, and I will definitely get that information out to you guys. The other thing that I'm going to do today is I'm going to tell my story. And before I get started, I'm going to let my granddaughter Paisley pop on, because that's what she hears me say, hop on or pop on. And so today she said, Grammy, can I pop on? Sorry, phone call. Nobody calls till you're ready. Hi, Jenny. And Sue and Twyla May, everybody, hi. So anyway, Paisley's going to pop on for a second. I will send you the price, Twyla. This is Paisley. Paisley, raise your head up. She just turned 4 on Saturday and had a big birthday party. And it's all in one, Sherry. No, you can't steal her, but if you did, you bring back. After a couple days. So anyway, Paisley wanted to pop on to my live and say hi.
Hi.
So she's a good one, but she's got a free spirit. She's a case, but we love her. So she's over here. She got a notebook out, and she says she's writing for Hempworx. So yeah, she's crazy about live shows. So it won't be the first or last time you see Paisley. You tell them bye, Paige.
Bye.
All right. We're going to talk about my story. If you have not ever watched me, thank you, Sherry, for sharing. if you've never watched me, while you're all on here, let me say this before I'm done. We do have a awesome event. It's a giveaway event. We do one every month. It starts on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard, so that's 8 p.m. here in Central Standard Time. And it's a series of posts that talks about CBD oil, all of our different products, and also at the end they'll talk about the opportunity. But these are a series of posts that you can go read at your convenience. But if you would, you have to be invited. It's VIP only, so I have to invite you. But if you would like to get in on those free giveaways, definitely let me know that you want an invitation, and I will get that out to you. You will be entered in raffles for free product that is given away. I am also doing my own giveaway for this event. If you go to if I invite you and you go and say that you're going, click going like on an event, and go to the check-in post and tag me in it. Everybody that does that from now until midnight Monday, I'm going to enter you into a drawing of my own for a free bottle of 500 milligram, full size 500 milligram bottle of peppermint oil. So be sure that, you know, if you want an invitation to that, definitely drop me a line in here and say you want an invite, and I'll definitely go over to the event and invite you. So get in on that, guys. That's a great way to get free product. You learn about our products, you learn about CBD oil, you learn about so much there. So definitely go drop me a line, let me know if you want to be tagged into that or invited into that event. So anyway, back to what I was saying. I wanted to say that while everybody was there. I'm going to if you don't know me and you're just watching me for the first time, I got you, Sherry. I'll get you one, honey. My name is Christy, and Christy Pfeiffer, and if I am an executive affiliate for My Daily Choice and Hempworx. So my story is this. About 5 years ago or so, I was diagnosed with a very rare condition. I'm serious. My phone keeps ringing. A very rare condition that caused extreme muscle discomfort, extreme leg and arm weakness. I lived for a couple years. I lived like a prisoner in my own home, inside the four walls of my home. I couldn't go out unless I had somebody with me. I couldn't grocery shop alone anymore. My daughter-in-law and everybody had to do that for me. I had to have somebody take me to the doctor. I couldn't walk 10, 12 steps from my bed to the bathroom by myself. And they finally discovered that they had treated me for the wrong disorder for like 22 years. And so they found out it was this rare condition. And I was on heavy pharmaceuticals for discomfort, for extreme discomfort. If I could stay awake, I could move. It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare for a while. And really a friend of mine just kind of one day dropped into my life. I didn't know her prior to that, but definitely she found me. So there's no accidents in life. I believe that. But she did. And along with her came my daily choice and Hempworx CBD oil. I started the oil, and within 4 or 5 days, I was sleeping better. The discomfort was way less. And the longer I took the oil, the better things got. And my attitude began to change. My way of thinking about life was changing, because I definitely had been in a really bad state of mind. I was in a really bad state of mind. Didn't know if I wanted to still be here. So definitely Twyla, I have you to get you an invite. Didn't know if I still wanted to be here. My kids are grown, but even though they're grown, I lived through the loss of someone like that, and he was very close to me and my brother-in-law. So I knew what that was like, and the only thing that kept me here was, number one, I had grandchildren. Number two, I did not want my children to think that I didn't love them enough to stay and try to work through it. So that's the one thing that kind of kept me going. But then the oil, and with the oil, like I said, within a very, hi Lori, hi Damon. Within a very short period of time, I was starting to see results, and I began to have hope that there was a better way to cope, something that would help the pain, something that would help the discomfort, mentally and physically. It began to work itself in my life, and after about a month, life was really looking pretty well. And so I began last November, but thank you, Twyla. I started last November, so I've been on it a year, and I have been an affiliate for a year this month. And I became an affiliate because my condition was so rare, I couldn't find a doctor hardly that knew anything about it. And so, and there were no treatments for this condition. So definitely I started taking the oil, and it, over 3 or 4 months, just really started to totally change my life. Totally change my life. I was able to get out. I could go get my hair cut. I could go, all the things that we take for granted that we'll always be able to do, they became so important to me. Shower without sitting, and just not have to walk with a walker inside my own home, and being able to get in the car and just go do what I wanted to do. Go to the grocery store by myself. Go to Walmart by myself. But that is a heck of a trip. Anyway, it really began to change my life. Totally changed my life. And so when I became an affiliate, it was because it wasn't about the money. I didn't have to have that. But I felt like I needed to tell everybody my story and tell them about the CBD oil, our hemp-derived CBD oil, because it was my moral obligation to tell you guys, to say, hey, there is something out here that can change your life. I can't make any promises. I can't make any claims medically. I am just sharing with you what it did for me. So now I do what I want to do. I talk to people every day about this, and I want to tell you the opportunity that this company offers to people as an affiliate is amazing and beyond amazing. We can get paid 10 levels deep, but more than anything, it'll change your life. It'll change your life in so many ways. It did mine, you know, and I was actually able to go to convention in October, and I spent 4 days traveling with my friend and her husband. We went to see the mountains. We got to see where the Indians built dwellings in the cliff sides, and we got to go to the Four Corners, where you're actually standing in 4 states at one time. And we were on the Navajo reservation for a while, Navajo Nation, and got to get some really unique gifts for my granddaughter, my mom, my sister, or my daughter-in-law, and my daughter. We had an amazing time, got to see the Grand Canyon and all that. So it was an amazing trip. But the point I'm trying to make, we traveled 4 days out to Vegas, and then we spent the 3rd through the 5th, and I flew home on the 6th. So I have to tell you, my first time to Vegas, we had the most amazing keynote speakers, but we were busy all day long, and it was amazing what they provided for us at convention. So
what's that down?
It's
What the base?
it's
The basement?
the fact that I could take the trip
So
means the world to me, because a year ago I couldn't have done it before this oil.
Yeah,
I could not
be.
have done it before this oil.
No,
So this oil is kind of like a miracle oil to me, and to so many other people. I also suffered from a lot of nervousness. I suffer from the same thing war veterans do.
I said bye.
Had some pretty, she's just a dogging. Had some pretty ugly stuff happen to me in my life that caused that. I am now 10 pharmaceuticals free, and the first time in my life for 22 years or a little more that I have not been taking a controlled pharmaceutical controlled substance for my discomfort. It's all gone. I don't take any of that. My blood sugar's elevated, decreased. My blood sugars, they went down. My hemoglobin A1Cs went down by 3 or 4 points, and just very quickly within like 3 months. So I was able to stop taking a lot of pharmaceutical medications that I've been on. Shh, you have got to be a little quiet. Turn that dog off. It sounds like a chicken. she has some little interactive dog. It sounds like a chicken. But anyway, that's kind of my story. And so now I just want to see more people. Number one, I want to break the stigma on hemp or marijuana-based CBD oil. Ours is hemp derived, which means it is very, very low in THC. and very, very high in CBD. Marijuana, on the other hand, when it's harvested, it's flowering, so it's very high in THC and very low in CBD. So ours, you don't have that psychoactive effect. People can take it, go to work, do whatever you're going to do, drive. There's no psychoactive effect with the hemp-derived CBD oil. We also, we're carrying gummies now. We have a 1,500 milligram that we came out with. So we have 500, 750, and 1,500. It's amazing. It's amazing what we are starting to roll out as a company, more and more. So, as the year goes on, I'm sure we'll see a few more things pop up. But anyway, that's kind of my story in a nutshell. And, I want you to understand why, if I reach out to you, I am reaching out to you because there's a part of me that relates to you and knows what it's like. And so I can empathize with that. I can. And I just, I'm not trying to sell anything. You don't have to buy it. I just want to tell you that there is hope. There is a better, more natural solution to the things that a lot of us are going through. So it's, all natural. We only have 2 ingredients. It's pressed hemp seed oil and then the CBD oil. And then there's 3 if you get peppermint or cinnamon. You get that all natural flavor. I use peppermint. We have natural, we have peppermint, and then we have cinnamon, and then we also have THC-free oil, because we can put a 0.03% THC in a bottle. So it is like trace amounts, but for some people that makes a huge difference. It really does. So anyway, that is what is going on in my world, and that's who Christy is. And life is so much better, and I'm doing things that I thought I was never going to be able to do again. And actually, when I went to Vegas, I'm 48, and I had never flown in a large plane. I've flown a small one because I'm from the country. We have lots of fields and lots of farmers that have planes or whatever. So I'd flown in small one, but never a large one. And so I actually got myself to the airport in Vegas because I drove out, had to fly home. Got myself to the airport in Vegas by 5:30. I had a 7:30 flight. Had never gone through an airport or TSA scanning or anything, and I made it through just fine by myself. And I was able to lug my luggage. And let me tell you, after 4 days of traveling out and 3 days of being in Vegas, I had a lot of stuff going on. I had some heavy luggage. So I was able to do that by myself. I got on the plane. While I was there, while I was traveling out there, I had a severe, insane fear of heights. And they went away when my friends, we walked this little path on Mesa Verde in Colorado to, I think it's Colorado, might have been Arizona. I can't remember. Anyway, we went to the top, and that's where the Indians had put the dwellings in the sides of the cliffs. You had to go down or go up this path, and then there was a little walk out there, not tiny, not gigantic, but you could go down a couple steps and walk out and look at the dwellings to the go into the dwellings or look back at the dwellings that the Indians had put in the cliffs. Well, my friend Teresa said, I'm going down there. I'm going down there. And I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. And so she said, I'm going down there. And I said, well, then I got to go too. I got to go do this. So I took myself, knees shaking almost, down these 3 little steps. Excuse me. And when I looked back and saw the dwellings and the sides of the cliff, I was so amazed. So amazed. And so I'm out there and I look back and I see it. And so I just walk closer to the edge. And pretty soon I'm like, you know what? I'm not afraid of heights anymore. I can stand out here. I can stand out here. This insane fear I had nearly kept me from seeing one of the most amazing sights I ever saw in my life. And so in my mind, I'm like, you idiot. How much have you missed? How much have you missed because you're afraid? So that fear left me. So going down the mountain, I was looking, going across passes, I was looking, I was taking pictures, I was able to just take in the beauty of it all. I mean, wow. Wow. The beauty of the mountains. They're so massively big, and no matter what picture we took, we couldn't make a person understand that. But it was so amazing. And my fear heights left. So when I was really nervous about flying home, let alone flying home alone, nobody I knew with me, you know. But by the time I got to the plane, I had experienced so much stuff because my fear of heights left. It was just gone. And so when I got in the plane, I loved looking out the window. I loved it. And to see the mountains and the canyons from a plane window was so amazing. Oh my God, so amazing. It was unbelievable. So thanks to my friend Teresa and her husband Bobby, I had a trip of a lifetime. I really did. And then I got to Vegas and we had amazing speakers. Todd Falcone, we had Bob Proctor, and he talked about The Secret and the law of attraction. And that's a whole other story. We'll talk about it too. We'll talk about it too one of these days. So anyway, I just had a trip of a lifetime. It changed my life. The energy in that room. Our other keynote speaker was Les Brown. If you've never heard Les Brown speak, oh, please look him up. What a story and what a powerful, motivational man. Just listening to his story. I mean, I would pay everything I spent, and it cost me to go to see Les Brown again. But our CEOs don't stop at that. I watched our CEOs give random cash out to people. $29,750 they gave out in cash or something like that. $30,000. So they're just amazing people, and they want for us as much as they want for them. You know, we're really blessed. Hey, Danielle. Hi, Kim. But anyway, it was an amazing trip. It truly was an amazing trip. I can't tell you. But I bought my ticket for next year before I ever left Vegas. Because I don't think, unless hell freezes over or something, that I'll ever miss I'll never miss another convention so long as they're having them. I'll go every time. It was that life-changing. So, anyway, if you have any questions at all, I will be glad to answer them as best I can. If I can't, I'll find somebody who can. And also, if you have an issue or a condition or a problem that you're coping with and you'd like to see some testimonies about the use of the oil or products Please let me know if you're taking another CBD oil. If you would, I'd love to do a label comparison for you, because you don't want to be taking crappy CBD oil. It's no good, full of fillers. Some people say it smells like fish, and so probably fish oil. I mean, there's no regulations on it, so they can put whatever they want. They can put water in it, and then they have to put something in it to make it water soluble, and you just start getting, if you've got more than 2 or 3 ingredients on your ingredient list, please get in touch with me, and I'll show you ours. Also, one other thing that I want to say, I'll be glad to hook arms with any of you that are watching this, that want to change your lives, that really want to change your lives, financially, personally, physically. I can't promise an income. The business is yours, and what you put in it is what you get out. And trust me, I know that lesson, because I went through about a 4 or 5 month period of time where I wasn't doing much at all. My kids had, my son and daughter-in-law had a house fire. We had all of us in the house for a couple of months. I mean, it was just, and then I couldn't get back in the groove. So for any of you that have been watching me forever, I am so sorry that I stepped out on you. But it taught me something. And so anyway, if you want to buy product, get in touch with me. If you want to try the business, you can actually, I can get you a sample to try. They're $40 value, and you get it for the cost of shipping and handling. So if you'd like that, drop the line here. It's a one-time $20 fee to upgrade to an affiliate. So and you know, when you take my free tour about the business, if you'd like to see what the business is like, what the products are like, I have a free tour link. All you have to do is put your email and your name there. I think there's an area for phone number. You can put it there if you want, and if you don't worry about it. I would be the only one to see that number. But once if you take that free tour, we actually start setting a business up for you for 7 days while you decide if it's for you. If it's something you really want to do. We're doing it for free. We're putting people underneath you. We're building you a team. So let me know if you want to look into that. I would be glad to get you a free tour. So again, if you want an invitation to our event that starts on Thursday night, definitely tell me in the comments that you want an invitation, because it is invitation only. It's a VIP event. And thanks, Stephanie. It is. Our CBD is amazing and totally life-changing. I agree. But definitely let me know anything you need. Whether it's you want to look into the business, I'll message you guys about the essential oils I showed you today. I'll go ahead and show them one more time just in case somebody wasn't watching. We came out with a new brand at conference. It's called Mantra. This is a set of 6 pure oil. And most companies sell oil in a 5 milliliter bottle. These are 10 milliliter bottles, so you're getting twice the amount, and it's pure. So anyway, Mantra is our new brand, and we came out. Jenny came out with the oils at conference. So thank you, Lori. I love you, Lori. And inside there's a little flyer, a little that tells you what's in each of the oils. And I was talking about, I love the sleep one. My daughter-in-law likes the breathe. I like the focus. But it tells you everything that's in them. And there's a little mantra you can say when you burn it. Or when you diffuse it. Excuse me. So that's in there too. Jenna she chose these oils to balance our chakra. Our chakras are the connection between the body, mind, and spirit. There's 7. But that's another story. Anyway, I'm going to hop off here, you guys. I so appreciate you coming on, and I so appreciate you guys sticking around. Drop a comment. Tell me you want to go be invited to the event, the giveaway event. We do one every month. It educates you about CBD. It educates you about our business and our products. So definitely let me know if you would like to have an invitation to that if I have not invited you. So definitely let me know, and I will get you the invitation sent out. So I'm going to hop off here for today. I will either be back on tomorrow or I will be back on Friday. I'm trying to do one at least every other day, sometimes every day. So we're going to start talking about some different stuff. I can talk about the products every day a little bit. If you have any questions about them, definitely hop on my lives. I'm trying to do them around 2 o'clock or 2:30. I may do them later and I may do them earlier. Just depends. So I had a spider crawling up my arm. And anyway, so I'm saying so I need to be done. So anyway, I will talk to you guys tomorrow, Friday, and we'll talk. Hopefully, my my shipment will be in, and I'll have the hair serum as well, and the hand lotion, body lotion. So definitely hop on here, because the next thing I'm going to talk about is going to be our hair care line, and that stuff is beyond amazing. I mean, everybody that uses it says the same thing. So anyway, you guys have a good evening, and always be happy, always be grateful. And if you can do those 2 things, life pretty much falls in place for you. I'll be talking to you soon. You guys take care, and I love you. See ya.